Hello my movie geeks! Past weekend saw the release of a couple of films that I had fun with. One was bought and released to Amazon. The other was a Netflix original film. I am going to be talking about both, and yet not at the same time. Talking about time, what do you get when you cross time travel, aliens, and a budget of 178 million? That's right, you get Edge of Tomorrow. Now, up the budget to 200 million, and throw in Chris Pratt, and you have the Tomorrow War. This is the Amazon one. First off, remember to like, share, subscribe and ring that bell to be notified every time we release a video. And spoilers if you haven't seen this film yet. Now, the comparison to Edge of Tomorrow is, in my opinion, slightly unfounded, because other than the time travel element, the alien element, the film goes down a completely different route. Chris Pratt stars as former Green Beret Dan Forrester, a teacher who believes he could be doing more. Don't we all? Then, during the 2022 World Cup final, a massive... Wait, 2022? So we've got Euro 2020 this year, and then the World Cup next year. Yes, the end can't come sooner. A massive wormhole opens, and soldiers from the future who come in peace, but with tidings of war and death, arrive. Turns out, in 2048, the world is invaded by alien creatures that swiftly overtake the world, leading to the human population being on the brink of extinction. Luckily, they were able to create a jump link which can transport humans between 2 points in time. We'll come back to that, maybe. The film is nicely set out in 3 acts, and I say nicely because they are all completely different. The first act sets up the premise nicely, and then as soon as we jump link to the next act, we fall into the action. And my oh my, what an action set piece. Now, this film's runtime is 138 minutes, meaning each act has a lot of time to fill. The second act has a lot of action, and I mean a lot. It doesn't stop until the explosive end. The final act goes into a completely different direction, and it's here, along with the HD super slow motion shots, that show this film was supposed to be a cinematic experience. Luckily, I have a TV that is big enough and pretty enough to make these shots look amazing. But the final act goes to a different place and rounds out the story extremely well. Burned bridges are rebuilt, and we learn yet again that the future is not written. What about the time travel? I'm glad you reminded me. But let's get back to the time travel. After the time travel movies of late, I'm looking at you, Endgame, we have had some belters. Not only does the Tomorrow War take cues from earlier time travel movies like the aforementioned Edge of Tomorrow, the Terminator series, it also has some links to other alien movies like The Thing, Starship Troopers, even Alien and the X-Files movie. But here, everything is given a reason. What I enjoyed was the reason the future peoples have come back. This is to recruit specific peoples from the past to help fight their war. The tour of duty is 7 days. Once the tour is over, they are transported back to the past, if they're alive, that is. It all seems extremely paradoxical, but they go out of their way to tell you why it's not. And it does make some kind of sense, to a point. The people they choose, again, spoilers, the people they choose to go do not exist in the future, which means there shouldn't be any paradox events occurring if the recruits do not return from their future jaunt, because they're already dead. So if they sent me to the future to meet older me, and younger me dies, older me would cease to exist, causing a paradox. But if I travel to the future where I'm already dead, I'm not going to mess anything up because I'm already dead. It's the same the other way. I do enjoy a good time travel movie, and I enjoyed this, but the more you think about it, the more it unravels. But, as Basil Exposition says,
I suggest you don't worry about this sort of thing and just enjoy yourself. That goes for you all, too. Yes.
You're welcome, mate. Thanks, older me. The Tomorrow War was a good film to watch on a Saturday evening, and I did get into it. It wasn't humorless or too serious. It knows what sort of film it is, and it doesn't hide from that. It tells you the story and doesn't shy away from the core concept. I mention humour because there is a scene that occurs in the second act which shows us what every single person, every single one of us would do if we were thrown into a battle and fight scary aliens like this. You know which scene it is, and that's exactly what I'd be doing on my way down the stairs. The effects work well. It's rare to have CGI alien that is seen in daylight, especially an alien that is bright white being fully lit. They look scary, and I felt that they fit this world perfectly well. I did have fun with it. It was free on Prime, but I'm unsure whether I would have spent the money to see it in the cinema. As a quick Saturday night streaming film, it excels. Maybe a little too long, but then again, I like Zack Snyder's Justice League. But overall, it's enjoyable. The Tomorrow War is a good movie, meaning I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. What did you think of The Tomorrow War? Let me know in the comments below. Hit me up at Twitter at Movie Ultimate. I'm Nate the Ultimate Movie Geek. And if you've enjoyed this video, why not like, share, subscribe and ring that bell so you know when we upload our videos. But before I go, I did say I watched 2 films this weekend that I enjoyed. So here's a sneak peek at the other. See you later.